Have you ever wondered how to get out of credit card debt fast? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through how to crush your credit card debt, get that off your back so you can start living a life of complete and financial freedom. Let's go. Consumer debt can strangle you, and my goal is to help you create financial freedom. I actually posted something on my Facebook one day of what do you think stops people from following their mission? 80% of the answers were money related. Money seems to be what stops people from following their true passion. And what I want to do is eliminate the greatest obstacle so we have more people just like you following their passion. So as I walk through these tips, they're not just tips to me. They're steps so you can go and create a life that you're proud of and you can literally fulfill your calling. The first thing you want to do is eliminate the cards. We want to stop adding to the problem. If you have a fire and you're dripping a little gas on it every single minute, it's going to continue to burn. We want to stop the gas from dripping on the fire so it doesn't keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And a lot of people that are in debt, it's something they've come accustomed to. It's just the way it is. I have a family member that's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. And you know what? They make pretty good money. So oftentimes it's not income related. It's discipline related. It's decision related. It's management related. And I want to help you make sure that you manage that, get rid of your debt. We don't manage debt. We get rid of debt. And then we don't manage consumer debt. We crush and kill consumer debt so that we can live our lives of freedom. So the first thing you want to do is eliminate those cards and move to a cash system. So you're living on cash every single month. Doesn't matter what bills are coming in, you're making sure that it's coming out of money you actually have. And you're like, Mike, yeah, but I pay my bills online. Great, move to a debit card, something that pulls money directly from your account. But if it's money's not there, the payment can't happen. I don't want you going more into debt. What I want you to do is going more towards your freedom. I will use this as a side note. If you're watching this video, most likely you have credit card debt. I'm not saying that credit cards are bad in all scenarios. I use credit cards for my business, but if you don't pay them off every month and you're not disciplined to pay them off every month, we cut them today because nothing robs our freedom. Financial freedom is one of the gateways to all mission. It doesn't matter if you want to go on the mission field or you have a mission to go and help your kids do whatever, or you want to travel with your family, or your parents live in California and you live in Maine and you want to go see them more often. Financial freedom opens into a room, and in that room is every door in which you want to go in your life. But that will remain locked if we don't get these cards out of our lives so we can walk through it. The second tip is make sure you just pay as much as you can. You want to pay as much as you can every single month. You want to make sure you're seeing the ultimate debt number go down month after month after month. It's actually exciting and it's exhilarating. When you see that $10,000 number and you see it's $9,700, then it's $9,400, and then we got a little bit of money, so now it's $8,000, and we got our tax return, and now it went down to $7,000, and all of a sudden you're seeing it go down and down and down. It's exciting. It gives us something to celebrate, but make sure you understand you want to pay as much of that off every single month. Make sure that number is going down. The reason we eliminate the cards is we don't want that number running from us. Make sure that number is going down every single month because you're redirecting where the money's going. You want to pay off as much as you can. I really want you to start treating your debt as a thief. It's a thief that is stealing your joy and it's stealing your freedom. You would never allow a thief to come into your home when you weren't there or when your kids were home alone. You would keep them out. We have locks on our doors for a reason. That's how I want you to see your debt. Every time you go to buy something you can't afford and you have to put it on a credit card, I want you to envision a thief coming into your home when you're not there, because that's what it is. It's coming to steal what's important to you. So part of this is teaching you how to get out of debt fast. But part of this is telling you it's time to start looking at our debt as the thief it is. Because the truth is, we need to eliminate it. I mean, we need to treat it like it's an enemy, eliminate it so that we can start to live free. Because imagine if somebody came to your door and they needed help, somebody that you love very, very much. They couldn't pay their rent that month. And you could step in and say, you know what, we've got it. We've got it. Imagine the feeling that is. I can tell you personally, that feeling is amazing. But until we eliminate that, we're always worried about our own debt and living in our own cycle. Let's break out of that so we can actually help people and make a difference. But if you're gonna do that, we gotta take the steps forward. We gotta eliminate that debt first. So first, eliminate the cards. Second, we gotta pay as much as we can every single month. And then the third thing you want to do is cut your spending. You have to start spending less every month. I'm not just talking about things on credit cards. I'm talking about, can we cut our grocery bill a little bit? Can we cut our gas by carpooling a little bit? Can we cut the expenses that we have every single month? Can we cut our cable? I'm going to tell you, I did this once and I promise you won't die from it. Netflix isn't coming to your house if you cancel your subscription. I tested it. I promise you. If they do, that's weird. But I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Cut Hulu, cut your streaming services for a few months so you can redirect all that cash into your debt. Let's get free, and then the subscription doesn't matter. Then we don't have to worry about it. But as the debt's piling up, we've got to start cutting that expense. And by cutting our expenses, we're gonna have more money to go towards debt. Because remember, we're gonna pay as much as we can. But the more we cut, the more money we can direct to it. When you cut your cards, you stop the bleeding. But when you cut your spending, you throw away the knife. Because the truth is, the goal isn't to just stop the bleeding. The goal is to give your arms time to heal. It's to give you time to heal. It's to give your finances time to catch back up. So more money going towards debt, we start seeing that go down over and over and over again until we can fully heal and achieve freedom. 3 things I did years ago to cut spending in order to kill debt. Number 1, I canceled all my cable. And today it would be more streaming services. Cancel the things that we're spending money on, specifically on entertainment based. Let's not watch people that have made it when we have not. So let's make sure we get our debt down. So the first thing you can do is cut your streaming services and cut down on your entertainment. The second thing is cut down on eating out. If you only eat out a couple times a month, see if you can eliminate that for a few months and just go teetotaler and just not go out to eat for a little while so that again, you can take that money and redirect it to debt. And the third thing we did, my wife actually had this idea. She reshopped things like our car insurance. She called up a couple other companies with the same coverage. We switched car insurance and it saved us $35 a month. That's just another cut because we just made a phone call. We got the same coverage. So for you, think about your car insurance, your home insurance, the things that you pay like that. Could you call and get better rates? If you can get better rates, guess what that is? That's more ammunition towards that debt number. Before I go into the last tip and the ending tip, make sure you subscribe to our channel and join our family of people that are pursuing financial freedom. Because we know when we hit that freedom number, then we can start pursuing our real mission and our real calling in life. So hit that subscription button. Make sure you also hit the bell notification. Get notified every time we do a video every single weekday. The fourth thing you want to do is create what I call the windfall effect. Because I live in the desert, wind often picks up steam over flat areas. So it picks up steam when there's less resistance and the wind can get faster and faster and faster over flat land. And what I want to tell you is creating a windfall effect is using every advantage we can to make our debt windfall go faster and faster and faster. If you get a tax return, put it straight to debt. If you've gotten a stimulus check, put it straight into debt. Put things into debt so that we can see that number go down. The windfall effect is seeing the debt go down further. Because guess what? If we have a little credit card and let's say we only have $1,000 on it, we get that paid off, we don't have that minimum payment anymore. We can take all of that money, put it into that next credit card until it's all knocked down until we're completely debt free. But because wind picks up steam when there's less resistance, we want to remove the resistance. And by removing resistance, it's taking away all the things that we pay for that we don't need so we can put more into debt. The windfall effect is taking every advantage I have. The advantages of maybe some extra money. Maybe I got a Christmas bonus. Maybe I got something at work. Maybe I got a stimulus check. Maybe I got my tax refund. Maybe somebody gave me some birthday money and I've got a little birthday money. We might have to skip a birthday or two here or there if somebody's giving us some money, again, to crush debt. But if you're gonna do this fast, if you're really gonna eliminate debt quickly, your level of radical activity will dictate the amount of time it takes you. How much time do you want it to take you? You simply measure it by your radical behavior. You cut off even more stuff. You deprive yourself even more. Because here's the thing, deprivation in America isn't a very popular topic. But when you're in debt, you deprive yourself for what purpose? To get out of debt? No. That's just what's standing in front of us. Debt is standing in front of us. We're depriving ourselves so we can live ultimately free with our families and follow our mission. Understand, it's not about debt, it's about freedom. Right? Debt is just what's in the way. We got to crush the debt to get it out of the way so we have freedom. That's our goal. But if you want to get there, remember the speed at which you eliminate debt will be directly proportionate to your level of radical behavior. And a power tip, again, to speed up this process is take on a side hustle. When I was working construction and drowning in $20,000 in debt, my wife and I were really discouraged by this big debt number. I tried to pick up a couple side jobs on nights and weekends to speed up our process towards debt elimination. So for you, pick up a side hustle in order to crush this debt. I don't think this is where pride should grow. Often getting a side hustle is where we need to check our ego at the door. There's nothing wrong with delivering pizzas and taking a weekend waitressing job or driving for Uber in order to crush this debt. Because why are we doing this? Why would you drive for Uber when you have a decent job? Because we have freedom in mind. We have a mission to complete. And here's the thing, if debt's standing in your way, let's get that out of there. So a side hustle, I've talked all about how to manage inside of the income you make. But what if you could make more money and speed that up even faster? And here's what I would do with your side hustle. You get to quit the day you're out of debt. That's incentive to get that out of debt faster so you don't have to do that anymore. But the truth of the matter is, it's powerful when just an extra $500 a month is added to the mix so I can start chopping down that debt further. And this is what I want you to do, because there's so many people in this world that have a vision of what their life could be, but have no hope that it will ever be that way. And often it's tied to this, it's tied to money, it's tied to debt, it's tied to not making enough money. Well, what if you could change that, not just for you, but for generations to come? You can. Make sure you do what's in this video. I also have a free gift for you before you leave today. One of my favorite side hustles is real estate. But what if you could get into real estate with none of your own money? Make sure you go in the description. I have a free multifamily masterclass, which is my favorite kind of real estate, to teach you how to start busting into real estate, create monthly cash flow. You wanna see your debt go away quickly and your freedom and wealth grow? Real estate is the #1 way to do that. I'll see you in the training.